hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today it's going to be an incredible ZVT here on Eclipse featuring JyJ and Killer. It's a two-player map. It's another RJB replay. Sent it to me today, and I'm casting it, but it won't be posted for another few days, so that's how it works. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. It's going to be a DEF CON 1 replay. Top right, it's going to be our red Zerg player Killer, and in the bottom left, going to be an ASL champion JyJ. So let's go ahead and see how Killer is going to handle an ASL champion. He is an excellent high tier player, especially for Zerg. And let's go ahead and see what his resume looks like, shall we? Dun, 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 do 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 do, Overlord scouting, do 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 do. All right, so let's go ahead and see how he does in Premier tournaments. So he took first place in Sonic TV BG Star League, the 8th one, back in 2013. And he's got a first place in 4 other majors. So let's go ahead and see if he goes hatch first here. Yes, I think he is. And Barracks walling off here. So it looks like a 1 racks expand timing, maybe a 2 racks. Because it is a 2-player map and you know where the Zerg player is, you can go ahead and pressure him. But you don't have to. That is the brilliance of StarCraft. Anyway. Yep, there we go. Hatch first in it here at about 12 or 11 supply. Steve the SCV is scouting out. Yeah, check out RJB at youtube.com/@RJB_TV. All right, so go ahead and see that is a hatch first play, so we'll feel free to expand here, but there we go. So it's a 1 rack expand timing here from JyJ. We will see when he takes his Vespene Geyser, and I feel like it's going to be an SK Terran open, but as we have seen over the last couple of weeks, just because you open Marines and give them upgrades, it does not mean that you cannot transition into mech. All right? All right. Hard walling, because, you know, we can lift this barracks and let units out, but Zerglings cannot get in unless they destroy the wall. 101st gas goes to the lair, as is usual in this meta. Yeah, so it's going to be a 2-base Mutalisk opening. Nothing too serious. Yep, there we go. Second barracks into gas. And an engineering bay will be going down a little bit earlier if we want to get early +1, but a little bit later if we just want to do missile turrets to defend it against the Mutalisks that are surely coming here from Killer. Whistling scouting for proxies. All right, fair enough. And yeah, I think based on this gas timing, yeah, he wants stim. He wants stim early, as well as range, as well as medics, and maybe as well as +1. Yep, there we go. Spire on the way. And I'm just going to guess that it's going to be 5 or 6 Mutalisks here today. Not leaning heavily into Mutalisks. But if he is heavily leading into Mutalisks, he would take this Vespene Geyser in the next minute or so. So, we will see. Oh, there we go. Prediction destroyed. But that's okay. So, Stim is on the way. Comsat at both of the command centers, and got ourselves a 3rd base here at about 4:45. So these Lings and the Mutalisks that are not here yet have a very special mission to keep this third base alive, because if it goes down, bam, you have lost. You have lost the Terran player. Engineering Bay. Oh my gosh, no. No, why did you move out? Oh my gosh. All right, so that was disastrous for JyJ. Wow. I don't think Killer was hiding those, but maybe he was. JyJ, I guess, would never have moved out with that many Marines if he knew how many Zerglings were there, but yo. All right, so Killer's ahead. Simple as that. He reset the Marine count in a ZVT. Wow. Engineering Bay. Researching +1 attack. And lending itself to missile turrets. +1 flyer attack. Yeah, alright. So we are going to lean heavily into Mutalisks here from Killer. Mutalisks down there. Zerglings up here. Spread out. To check, I want to say for dropship. And here we go. Missile turrets already here. Range just finished. Stim and range are available for these Marines. So that helps against these Mutalisks. That is, wow, certainly the case. And yeah, third base defended by those Lings that surrounded those Marines and killed them just a couple of minutes ago. Why? We're not... So we have 4 Mutalisks. And like 1 or 2 more on the way? Don't you want a full stack? Don't you want 11 if you're getting +1 attack? Oh, there we go. 4 more. Fair enough. Just didn't want him before he got his Hydralisk Den, I guess. There it is. Hydra Den. Lurker Aspect, maybe? Yeah, should be. There we go. Lurker Aspect here on the way. We got ourselves a factory here, which could be a harbinger of mech, but not a guarantee. So let's see how JyJ can recover from this disastrous opening. Man, imagine if this Marine group had, I don't know, 8 or 9 more Marines, how much more menacing it would be, how much more powerful it would be, how much more of a threat it would be. Oh, so we got scanned and canceled. I think that was maybe a creep colony. Why did you cancel it after it got scanned? I don't know. Alright, so Queen's Nest here on the way. Early hive, man. But yeah, that's what you can do if you wipe out the first 9 Mutalisks with Zerglings. Mutalisks. Marines with Zerglings. So it's 8 Mutas with 3 more on the way. There we go. So it's an 11 stack here. JyJ says, all right, moving out. You can't have lurkers quite yet. All right, so we need to delay. Delay until lurkers are done. So lurker aspect is finishing. But that still means we have to make some Hydralisks and morph them into lurkers, which does take a minute or so. And there are no Hydralisks? Lings, Mutas. Actually have to make some Hydras if you want to make some lurkers. It's like, nah, I got this. My +1 Mutas will destroy this Marine group. Don't worry about it. Hive's on the way. Ground carapace coming in. Okay, just lost the Mutalisk for no reason there at all. Don't want that to happen. Ow. Ow. Okay, Mutas getting picked off a little bit here one by one, but so are the Marines. And, I mean, what's the... I don't know. Like, what's the... Ow. The sheer... Oh, I don't know about this. I really don't know about this. Yeah, you might... Nope. You got those reinforcements. I was like, you might wipe out some of the first group, but the second group is so big. But you did force the Terran player way back. You could delay Hydras forever. And there we go. Hydralisk turning to a lurker at the third base. Hydra turning into a lurker at the natural base. But yeah, I think Killer, he's just got an absolute vice grip on this game. Radiate's on the way. That Hive's going to finish. 5 lurkers are in production now. I would not be shocked if we saw a Defiler round getting tossed down post-haste as soon as this Hive finishes. This Hive It's done, and there is not a Defiler Mound. All right, fair enough. Mutas are in here going after turrets. They do take one down. The repair is good. Marines rolling in here. They're just kind of trickling in, which is not what you want to do when you're defending. There's a Defiler Mound. Okay. So almost immediately, oh, these Mutas are just picking off SCVs. Whoa, 1 by 1, 2 by 2 here. Finally losing a bit more Mutalisk than I think Killer wanted to there, and he has to fall back. But, phew, any sign of a third base here from the Terran player? I don't know if he feels like he can. He's so pinned in right now. Oh, Lurker Contain would be so big here. Irradiate's done. There are 2 Science Vessels. They almost have enough energy for Irradiate, but there's only 2 of them. So you can Irradiate 2 of these Lurkers, but then there's still 3 at your front door. And, okay, burrow in. Turrets providing detection as well. Okay, I think Irradiate probably got tossed down. Yeah, look at this. Oh my gosh. Absolutely using the detection, but that's a narrow choke. And the Contain is now real. JyJ is just put in a torture chamber by Killer here. He tries to come out. He does. He gets all of the Lurkers. That's a big deal. Lost a lot of Marines for it, though. And again, the Marine count is set back to like 6. Like 6 of them with maybe... Okay, we're making Marines 6 at a time here, but the Marine count got effectively set back to 0 for all intents and purposes. So Makarach getting tossed down. Consumes on the way. Yeah, like we pop a Dark Swarm here, and JyJ is a dead nerd. That's it. I really do not see how this works out for JyJ. Unless he breaks out, makes a concerted attack on that third base of Killers and kills it, which is tough because this is a narrow ramp. Really tough to break up if you don't have siege tanks. He does have Science Vessels for Irradiate purposes. Yes, he's floating his factory out. Not a good sign for those of you who wanted mech in this game, right? And you're like, please transition into mech. It's so much better than these Marines and these medics. Okay, there. Oh my gosh, the Dark Storm is up. Okay, so, Science Vessel takes a Blitz too. Okay, that one doesn't die. How does this not turn into death? Okay, that Lurker died. I'm sure Killer thought that Lurker was protected by Dark Swarm. Sometimes Dark Swarm is tricky, though. Okay, Fire Bats are coming out. That's the saving grace here from JyJ. That's how he survives the next 60 seconds. Is because he just made a humongous round of Fire Bats. Charges them into the Dark Swarm. Very brave. There we go. Takes down the Defiler. Takes down the 1 Lurker that was in there. But imagine if that was like 6 Lurkers. Okay, well, he's not wasting any time. He is busting out here. He is ready to go. Plague's on the way. That's really, really nice. Oh, man. It negates the Fire Bats pretty effectively, too. This is a huge chunk of them, though. This is more Fire Bats than we've seen in a minute. Okay, Irradiate on the Mutas. That's fine. That's Irradiate that's not being used for Defilers or Lurkers. I think Killer's accepting that. Killer going for the run-by, possibly. Why are these Lings over here? Because JyJ is way up here, man. He's like, plague. Consumes a drone. That's the desperate situation that he finds himself in. It is a lot of Fire Bats. They have 2-1 upgrades. The Lurkers are at 1-0. So upgrade advantage here for the Terran. Dark Swarm gets popped a little prematurely, but defensively, that's pretty much okay. So marches in. Marines... Oh, man. Just absolutely sacks those Marines. Comes in to take down the Nidus. They get it. The Fire Bats charge in behind. Take down a Lurker. They take down... they're going after the Sunken. They're not great against Sunkens. Lings charging in the Dark Swarm on the backside here. Another Lurker does get taken out, but reinforcing Lurkers are showing up. This Sunken's putting in all sorts of work. Fire Bat's not very good against buildings, and that's a hold by Killer. Disgusting hold by Killer there. Absolutely insane. Wow. All right, man. Metasynaptic node is on the way here. Rebuilding the Nidus Canal because we need to be able to reinforce and everything's okay. Still, I'm looking for a third. There it is. Third CC coming in from JyJ at 14 minutes. You just cannot sit back and be like, all right, I didn't win with 2 bases. I'll just stick on 2 bases and that'll work from here on out. Nope. No, it probably will not. You need to expand a whole bunch. Science Vessel count looking pretty healthy. Ooh. I don't know if one of those guys got plagued. I don't think I saw a plague get tossed down. Little Ling run by here. These guys have to have Adrenal, right? There's no way these Lings are running across the map like this without Adrenal. Without any Defiler support or Lurker support or anything, they have to have it. They have to have it. The Crackling upgrade. JyJ making a move up north here. Oh, and I guess quick plug for the Sunday stream. Oh, hang on, never mind. Yeah, don't engage there. It's every Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, U.S. You can send me your replays to falconpaladin@gmail.com, the subject of Brood War, and I'll cast them for you. We'll do that for the first couple hours of the stream. We'll play some live games together. We'll sprinkle in some pro games, too. Right? That's a lot of fun to mix in. It's just like a 6 or 7 hour thing that I do pretty much Sunday. So check it out. Okay, Defiler gets some Dark Swarms down before it expires, thanks to Irradiate. Very, very brave there. Hydra's inside the Dark Swarm. Ooh, so good. So good. Hydra's part of the current meta against SK Terran. They just are. Yes, they are pretty vulnerable to taking shots from things like mutas from Marines. Also siege tanks. But in this situation where, yeah, I don't know. JyJ, what we've usually seen as Zerg players have started to add Hydras into their comp here is a response of tanks from the Terran players. But in this case... Okay. Nice Plague. Ooh, sick Plague there. My gosh. Turn around. Kill a Science Vessel. No, not enough HP taken off it yet. This group is very brave to hang out. But yeah, siege tanks, but not today. This is not something JyJ is interested in doing. This drone wanted a 4th base so bad because the 3rd base is rolling now from JyJ. Wow, finished that. Lifted, landed, comsatted, post-haste. I'm going to stop using that word. I think once is probably good per cast. Anyway, the Hydras do manage to be at 2-1 upgrades now. The Marines are at 3-1 here at 16 minutes. Oh, man. Huge Plague again. Yeah, Ling's jumping on. Well, if they can connect, they can get a lot of damage done, but the thing is they have to close that distance, and that's something they want to do. 139 to 95 supply here from JyJ. He's up. Okay, killing your own Hydra. It's a good move. Stop sending Scourge out unsupported to go after Science Vessels. JyJ is way too good to let that happen. Group of Lings. Oh my gosh, they could get in here. They don't know, though, because he doesn't have vision of this, but seriously. And the Lings pop in. And they've got, well, Adrenal and 0 attack. And JyJ is just being so patient right now. Absolutely disgustingly patient. Terran fans are like, yes. Keep the Zerg player contained on 3 bases while you're on 3 bases. No reason to go for the jugular if you don't have to. Okay, Science Vessel's in a lot of trouble if the Hydras decide to actually go after them. Have these been previously plagued? Some of them have. Ah, Science Vessels, no! Okay. So what's the key of SK Terran, everybody? Say it with me. Science Vessels. The more Science Vessels you have, the better it is. The fewer Science Vessels you have, the worse it is as a strategy. But seriously, these guys, they could have done it. They could have gone and killed all this stuff. Okay, they would have run away and not lost their lives, most of them, but still, it would have been a good move. Yeah, this group is really preventing, I was going to say a 4th base, but a 4th base top left from killer, undefended and naked, mind you. Well, these guys are very dead. Nope, they fall back to their friends, as you do. And they come back in and try to kill a Lurker and die for it. That was not worth, boys. Oh, and then we heard JyJ scan, so he's going to check this and kill it. All right, well, that sucks. Never mind. Man, remember I was like, how's JyJ going to win this game? And it's like, well, by getting a 3rd base of his own. Kill it. Kill it. Oh my gosh, this radiated Hydra doing too much damage. So yeah, just keep the Zerg player on 3 bases while you get your 3rd base, and you know what? You should be fine despite that disastrous opening. We'll see. It's a lot of Hydras. But the Lurkers are what? Yeah, see, the Marines are like, we can hide in the Dark Storm too. Not if there are Lurkers in there, though. You can't. And the Hydra stutter stepping their way up into this 3rd base. This is how Killer wants to win this game. But a push at the front. Couple Lurkers get focused and killed, but Sunken Lurker combo strong. Sunken down. 3rd base gonna die from JyJ, but the natural base not looking super hot from Killer, but he does appear to be holding it. Kill the Science Vessel is providing the important detection on that Lurker. The Lurker's dead, never mind. Kill it anyway. There you go. I love the fire bats. We'll get you, Hydralus, because of the last thing we do. Look at these guys. I think these guys killed that top left base, and they're trickling in. These guys are coming from all the way down south. Third base gone, and now Killer takes the lead. Holy smokes, this game is a good back and forth. Yeah, man, this was a Killer in the lead, then JyJ in the lead. Now Killer's back in the lead, all in 19 minutes. The swings are fantastic here. Goodness gracious. Consuming drones is how desperate Killer is right now. He needs to hold this, and you know what? Hydra Dark Swarm will do just fine. A little plague to add insult to injury. Hydra's overextending. Get back inside the Dark Swarm, you idiots. You're not supposed to fight out there. Oh, a Fire Bat makes it into the Dark Swarm. Oh, no. It's just like having a lurker, and now the Marines are protected by the Dark Swarm. Oh, horrible. Oh, how terrible is this? All right, Natural Base gonna die, and JyJ pulls into the lead. Wow, Natural Base, not happening anymore. These are stimmed, +3 Marines with +2 armor. Thanks for playing. Bam, hatch gone. Okay, so the problem for JyJ is that he's mined out, and Killer is not. So, income will defeat income. I mean, look at all the minerals here, too. Zergs have that advantage in games like this, where their bases are not mined out yet. Lurkers on the ramp, you're going to miss shots. High ground. Dude, kill your own Hydras. There you go. Oh, and then JyJ kind of mashed into a corner here. Doesn't like that at all. God, lurkers are... Oh, my gosh. Like, we can handle Hydralisk. They don't have any Dark Swarm. There's no plague on us. We got this. Science vessels, where are your irradiates? It's a very close hold. Oh, that guy has an irradiate. Throw it down. It would have made, could have made all the difference in that battle. There it is. Finally gets the irradiate tossed down. Oh, there were 2, I guess. Blah. New third base. Up this left side. JyJ now has income. All right, so he takes the command center, lifts it over. Is that his? I guess he was making, he intended to go for a 4th because his 3rd died, I think. Pretty sure that's the case anyway. But 47 to 62 supply at 21 minutes where the Terran player is up. Yes, but for how long? Good scan. Reveals this whole group coming in. Why is this drone here? Bad rally? Drone guy? Dude, hey. Okay, I don't know what that was. Dumb is what it was. What? You like A-moved that drone over here. That's like something I would do. It's kind of embarrassing. Give the Ling's attack upgrades yet? No. I'm going Hydralisks, says Killer. Why would I give the Ling's attack upgrades? Well, it helps a lot. Yeah, don't go up that ramp. Don't go up that ramp. These lurkers just keep getting irradiated. The science vessel count is hefty. It's 7. Okay, like Flash in a situation like this would have, 27 science vessels, but man, imagine if these Lings had +1 or +2, or heaven forbid +3. How much better they would be. It's like they're all dead. That's it. Okay, 2 of them survived. 1 of them survives. Come on. Give the Lings attack upgrades. This is such a weird oversight from Killer. Looks like he's setting up to get a new 4th base up this way. He's retaking his Nat. There's enough money here to actually make it worth it. And 800 gas, too, so that's a big deal. Oop, irradiate. Science vessel. Ooh, dies for it, though, but triple irradiate. Ugh. Again, have to assault and execute your own Hydras to stay alive here. 70 to 49 supply. So 1 base mining versus 2, well, now 2 base mining. Falling back to the high ground. Give your Lings an attack upgrade. I'm going to stop saying it, but you guys know what I'm thinking, right? Yeah, every time a Ling dies, I'm going to be like, dude, how do you not have the attack upgrade? See, JyJ loves his Marines. They have 3 too. Nope. See, that's the dance. Firebats get inside the Dark Swarm. Hydras have to get out. Lurkers get inside the Dark Swarm. The Marines have to get out. I love this little Firebat group. Oh, man. Is this game ND type stuff? This is so sneaky. I love it. Sneaking up this right side. Getting into the natural base and, like, I don't know, killing some drones in there would be pretty rad. Oh, gosh. Hang on. Hang on. We got to kill these Hydras first. Nah, they just cut out by that's a bad rally time for our boys. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. 2 Firebats got inside. Oh, give it. Okay, really good target firing here on these Firebats. Very nice. Holy Ling Lurker Hydra run by, though. How did they get down here? Everybody was distracted as how. Wow. So I don't know what focusing a missile turret does. I guess the lurkers are better, but there's like 7 science vessels out. Whatever. Do what you can. So many hiders have been killed by their brethren today because of the irradiates. It's what you got to do. Or research Burrow. I mean, Burrow is a little bit better. The irradiates on these lurkers. Oh, we killed a barracks. Hooray for us. I still kind of feel... Oh, science vessels! Why? Is it because of the attack up here? Oh, man. I think Killer attacked up here. JyJ got distracted. His science vessels flew over the Hydras and all of them died. Is that it? Is that the end of things? I feel like that's the end of things, folks. What did I say not a couple minutes ago? Science vessels make this whole strategy work. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, that's it. Last hurrah from JyJ. You can't do it. Ooh, consuming a Hydra is even more desperate than consuming a drone. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a bit of a tight hold here from Killer, but I think he's got it. Yeah, and once he's done that, there's just no path forward from JyJ right now. Killer gets that win. Absolutely bonkers. GG. JyJ taps out, and our guy Killer is the winner here in 26 minutes and 18 seconds. All right, the music's still going. GG, though. My goodness, what a great back and forth that was. That was a ton of fun. That was an absolutely crazy, crazy good, crazy amount and ton of fun there. Wow, what a great ZVT. 3 bases for Zerg at 26 minutes. 4th base got killed before it could pop up. 18 drones for the Zerg player as the winning player. 18 drones and 3 bases at 26 minutes. You would have thought, man, the Zerg lost in that situation, but nope. He killed the 3rd base. He killed the 4th base. He snuck inside, and oh, let's go ahead and see. Yeah, we can't follow the camera for JyJ, but I really feel like that's what happened. He got distracted at the 4th base. We'll get the music back. Welcome back, music. Yada, yada, yada. We're busting in here. This is great because the army's up this way. I mean, Killer totally sneaks. This is not game-winning by any stretch. This is not a game-winning attack. What do we end up killing in here? Couple SCVs, couple missile turrets died, like 2 barracks go down. But that's it. That's not a huge problem. This group gets sent up this way and just kind of gets obliterated. Again, his attention wasn't really on it. Man. Okay, and then that allows this group to feel emboldened to make a move on the 4th base while this is happening. Nope. He doesn't see these guys until now. And the science vessels are already dead. That was just a misclick. That was, I do not know, that was an A move of his science vessels on top of the Hydras. That was brutal. And no, that's not even what happened. These guys showed up, but JyJ didn't see them coming, I don't think, until after the science vessels were dead, unless he threw down a scan or something. Okay, let's do a little more investigation here. Super duper fast forward time. Okay, so we're gonna pause it here real fast. So we're just gonna go with his vision. Okay, so let's watch this area. Oh, he scans. Oh, he does scan there to see what it is, and he sees the move out. So he... he does. Oh my gosh, that is what it is. He scans these guys, sees them coming in. Loses control of the science vessels in order to micro all the SCVs up to protect this bunker. And that's it. Oh my gosh. That was That was brutal. And his supplies falling, and he has no income at all. 39 minerals and GG. Ow. Ow. Okay, end of the day, 171,000 points, 165,000 points. Killer had the lead. He outproduced the Terran player. He outkilled the Terran player, which is actually pretty impressive. But, again, it's not really Ling heavy. Usually it's a lot of Lings that die and increase this number for the Terran, but it was a lot of Hydra Lurkers, so that makes sense. 74 buildings raised and outspending the Terran player by ye old 9,000 resources in about 26 minutes, which is borderline okay, but not bad at all. Yo. That was amazing. That was absolutely crazy, 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 crazy good stuff there. Wow. All right. So GG. I mean, the back and forth. That JyJ was able to... He was in a position to win that game. He lost those early Lings, and that should have been death. But you know what? Sometimes you lose the early Lings. You can make a comeback. You can do some good stuff. You can irradiate your face off. Keep your science vessels alive in a reasonable number. And be in a position to get that W. But you got to not walk your science vessels into Hydras. So don't do that. All right. Cool. So GG, that is going to be it from me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.